Hello everyone, this is Leif, and I want to thank every one of you that has been praying for me. As most of you know that I've been on a couple of weeks journey around the world. I think they've been flying close to 50,000 miles in the last month. And as you are well aware of, I just came home from Asia, and it's kind of right in the middle of the perfect storm. And I just thought about just sharing a couple of thoughts about some of the things that is taking place in this season. And I think that God has just given me an awareness as I've traveled around the world, came home, and like many of us, we have entered into the hard work of rest. So as this storm is taking place, it's on a global level, and I know that there's a lot of fear out there, and perfect love always casts out fear. And He is not giving us a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. And to be honest with you, for the first 2 days after I got home from Asia, I've been watching a little bit too much news. I spent quite a few hours as I'm recovering physically myself, and I'm staying home, resting at home, just getting my health back in order. But also as important is to be able to getting a clear blueprint from heaven of how we respond to this storm that has come in. And one of the first things that I've done is I've reflected. And I reflected over all the other storms that I've been through in my life. That was everything from September 11 to Cyclone when that hit, which was the biggest hurricane that ever happened. I was flying right in the middle of it, came into the Philippines, and that one devastated and destroyed everything around. I've been around earthquakes too, and the list went on and on and on and on of about a dozen different things that it seems like, wow, it was just overwhelming. And I just had to have these memory stones of looking in the past mirror, reflecting over every upgrade that has come as a result of the storms. So what the enemy meant for evil, how God used it for good. I believe this one is going to be a little bit different. And I just want to encourage you to enter into a season of shalom. It is actually a important thing to reset. It's a reset button. So as you're looking at all the different circumstances, and I know some concern about your health, other ones just even about the paycheck, and there's so much uncertainty in the middle of this season. And I'm going to spend some more time helping to talk through it, but I just woke up this morning with such a clarity where God was just giving me this incredible peace in the middle of the storm. And it's going to be very hard for us to speak to the storm that is around us if we have a storm on the inside. He just reminded me, Leif, I am your provider. I am your peace. I am your sufficiency. I am your strength. And I was first disappointed that I had to cancel a lot of different things, and other people have canceled with me. And I was looking at all those different ways of how to fix it. And He says, look at me. Look at me. And in the middle of it, I realized that He was giving me a gift. And I believe many of us, we have a gift in this season as He's resetting us. So this season, take time with Jesus. Take time to just allow Him minister deep inside yourself. Take time and reprioritize some of your life and see what's important in regard to family and friends and other things. Because we're going to come together in a unity that the world has never seen before. We're going to see as the byproduct of what is taking place in the middle of this storm, we're going to also see that God is going to move, and His goodness, His kindness, and His love is going to be demonstrated in a way we've never seen before. So I'm also preparing myself right now with food and with even some other resources that God is going to just bless us with, so that we can be a blessing to our neighbors, to our friends, and to the community around us. This is a divine opportunity for us to show and to demonstrate how good Papa God is and how loved people are in the middle of all this shaking. The things that can be shook is being shaken, but there's something that is unshakable in your life. Make a list out of some of those things and focusing on it, because as you are seeking first His kingdom and His righteousness, just watch, all these things shall be added unto you. You can trust Him as you're finding rest and peace in the middle of your storm. So this is a Sabbath month for many of us. But you're going to start to see by the end of the year, you're going to see that this month was probably one of the most important months in your life. Everything that doesn't matter is being thrown overboard, so the things that does matter is going to be on board your life as you're moving into the future of the greatest move that God and God's Spirit has ever seen around the world. God bless you.